Parents, I wanted to give you a little bit of information and some guidance on using the application Waterford. So you've heard me talk about Waterford. You see me put Waterford on our daily class story. It's in the kids' library or their digital library that we have on Schoology. And so I wanted to give you some background as to what Waterford is and why it's so important that the kids log in every day. So Waterford is an application that is being used across the district in all of our primary campuses. And it's not just for our virtual kids, it's for our in-person kids too. The reason that the district feels so strongly about Waterford is because they have a program on there called Smart Start. Now, this program, Smart Start, is going to help promote literacy and math skills in our youngest scholars. And the way that it does that is through games and activities that they can do on their iPad or on a computer. The games that they're playing are specially designed for each kid. So it goes and it shows the teacher, on the teacher side, we can see the data and the kids' strengths and weaknesses, what they still need to work on and what they're really strong in those subjects. But it also uses that information, uses that data to help design what the kids' next day is going to look like, what their next session will be. So if you see that your kid is getting a lot of the same types of games, it might be that the program has already kind of seen this is an area that the kid needs to work on. So how do you get to Waterford? I know that a lot of you have already been using it. A big kudos to you if you have been, but just in case you haven't had a chance to get in, I want to show you a couple of ways on how to get to Waterford. So the first way that I'm going to show you is using the iPad, because I know that a lot of you came when we did at the beginning of the year when they had the iPad pickup. You guys came and picked up your iPad, and when you did, there were most of you got a lanyard that had a QR code on it. So if you didn't get a QR code and you need one, let me know and I will print one out for you and you can come pick it up at the school. Otherwise, you should have it. So I'm going to show you. This is the district iPad, and because it's the district iPad, it has certain things that are already downloaded on there. And one of them is this big C at the bottom. So when you go to that big C, that is your Clever portal, and it automatically pops up with this lovely camera, and it's going to want to scan your badge. So we're just going to scan it in. You go to and it gives you that check mark. Go to the camera and scan that QR code. And you can scroll until you find this application right here, Waterford. And when you click on it, it takes you straight to your session. And you hit play and you play the games and you just continue on until you hit the 15 minutes. They're all scheduled, so it will tell you at the bottom, 15 minutes left for this session. So the goal is for each kid to have a 15-minute session each day. Very easy on the iPad, hit the big C, look for the squirrel for Waterford, and you're good to go. Complete your 15 minutes. Mom and Dad, you can sit next to your child while they're working through Waterford. I know that sometimes they get distracted or sometimes they go to another application. Sometimes they're not following through. Sometimes they're just hitting that green button because they want to go to the next. But if you can kind of slow them down and sit with them, don't give them the answers. Don't do it for them, but just kind of guide them and see, hold on to their hand if they're one of the kids that likes to push, and just kind of guide them as they go through their lesson, their 15 minutes. So that is if you have the district iPad. Maybe you don't have the district iPad. Maybe you just you have your own iPad or your own device. So now I'm going to show you how to get to it. I have just another, this is a Chromebook. So I'm going to show you how you would get to it if you don't have the Clever already in there. If it's a district Chromebook, there will be a C up at the top. Well, that didn't work. Let me see if I can reset. There will be a C up at the top. I don't know if you can see. Very, very tiny C, and you can do the same thing. But if you don't have a district device and you're working on your own, you would go to aldinisd.org. That is the landing page for our district website. Next, you would go right here where it says student/parent. Trying to make sure you can see. You would go to student resources. So student/parent, click on that. And it pulls up this little thing here. And over here on the side, do you see it says quick links? And the very second one is clever.com. That very second link on the quick links on student and parents is clever.com. And I don't think you can see it because of the lights. Maybe if I turn off this light. No, didn't make it very much better. It's just screen to screen. So if you go to clever.com, you click on that. It takes you to the online learning portal, and it opened up a new tab for me. And again, it has this login. Now, if you have your child's QR code, you're going to click right here, and it'll take you back to that camera. If you don't have your child's QR code and you're not going to be able to come pick it up, that's okay. You can go to log in with Google, and it will sign you in using your child's Aldine account. So whatever their email address is and their password, the same as you log into Schoology. You would log in that way, and then it would be the same thing. I'm going to use mine. See if it'll let me sign in. Maybe it won't. Sign in with this QR code. There we go. It says hello. And once again, you're right back to the same spot that we were on the iPad. You scroll down until you find the Waterford and you start your session. I hope that this was helpful. I hope that you guys are able to get into Waterford. If you have any questions about using the program or getting started with the program, please let me know. If you have difficulty with the QR code and you need a new one, let me know. I am happy to print it out for you and get that to you either at this next pickup day, or if you want to stop by, just let me know so that I can have it ready and I will take it to the front desk for you. Otherwise, or if you need your kids' login information, let's say you don't want the QR code or you're not able to come up to the school for the QR code, but you don't remember your child's login information, I can get that for you too. Not a problem. So just let me know if you need anything, and I hope that we can get 100% of our tiny scholars logged into Waterford and using it every single day. Let me know if you need anything at all. I'm always here to serve. And I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.